Okay, great. So diving into career, Roelof, I'm 28 now. What were you doing when you were 28?
I had an unusual path. At 28, I was the CFO of PayPal, taking the company public.
Great. And I have a party tonight called Ho 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 Down when I'm at the GSV. Yeah. Did you feel the pressure at that time? Or what was your mindset being 28 and the CFO of such a
It was
public
immense
company?
pressure. I mean, if you go back, so as you pointed out, I graduated in 2000. Uh, I ran out of money in second year of business school. So I'd met Elon through one of my classmates, and he first interviewed me, I think October 1999, and made me an offer to join PayPal. Well, X.com, the two companies merged. X and Confinity merged to create what then became PayPal. And Elon gave me my first job offer, and I couldn't take it because I was on a student visa. I didn't have work authorization. And then he made me a second offer in December. Again, I couldn't take it. And then in March, I didn't have enough money in my bank account to pay rent in April. And I was sharing a house with 4 other GSBers. And I was stressed. And I'd borrowed money from my best friend who was living in London, my former manager at McKinsey, my now wife, who was a classmate at the GSB, and it was embarrassing. And the money I'd saved in South Africa to come to the business, to come to the GSB, lost a lot of its value in the summer of 1998 when long-term capital management blew up. And so the Rand lost 30-40% of its value overnight, and I basically didn't have enough money left. So when I got that third job offer in March of 2000, I took it, and there was this wrinkle at the GSB where you could take a one credit class. You had to write a project note about it. It didn't count towards the credit of your degree, but it enabled me to start to work at the company part-time.
I see.
And earn an income. So I joined as a director of FP&A, or director of corporate development. I have my offer letter still. For the grand sum total of $75,000, I became the director of corporate development at PayPal, which comes to another story I want to get back to in terms of advice, career advice for GSBers or MBAs in general. So I joined in a director role. I became a VP of finance towards the end of 2000. Started to run all the company's financial planning, fraud analysis, the risk management team all reported to me. Was at all the board meetings, and then we filed to go public in September 2001. At that point, we'd been through a couple of M&A conversations with eBay, with CheckFree, with Citibank, a couple of other interesting meetings along the way. And when we filed the S1, I was 27. We filed our S1, I think, on September 18th. It was a week after 9/11. And shortly thereafter, I turned 28. And then we went public in February of 2002. So it was an unusual sort of quick turnaround. But, my financial position was very different when I graduated at the GSB. My net worth was negative. I owed student debt. I was supposed to pay McKinsey back for the tuition that they paid for the GSB. PayPal ended up giving me a loan to be able to pay McKinsey back, but I had to pay PayPal back. So it was sort of in this perpetual cycle of indebtedness. And so at some point, I freed myself from those shackles.